Hello guys, how you doing today? Trust you're good. This is another video to talk about the customizations that I've done on SMS system. So today I'm going to talk about two new customizations that I've done. One is assigning multiple warehouse or location to user. Then the second one is a product brand restricted selling feature. So for the first one, this uh, introduces a highly requested feature that enhances users' flexibility and streamline account management for employees who work across multiple warehouses or locations. So user can now be assigned to multiple locations or warehouses with a single user account, and this eliminates the need for creating multiple user accounts for the same employee. So the major advantage or the key features in this new update is that user can now be assigned to multiple warehouses or location within a single account, and this feature is designed to accommodate employees who are involved in operations spanning across different warehouses or locations. So, and it also as well simplifies user management and reduces the administrative overhead by eliminating the need to create separate user account for employees working in multiple warehouses or location. So it also streamlines user management process, allowing the administrator to easily update and manage assignment from a centralized location. So this feature also enhance accessibility. The user with the multiple warehouse location assigned can seamlessly switch between or seamlessly see records from the different locations that have been assigned to them. So these are a few of what you tend to see on this. Then the second feature that I'm going to talk about is about the product brand registration. This allow user to sell only product from the assigned brand. And if you do not assign any brand to a user, the user still has access to all the product from the all the brands to sell. And this the feature only applies to sales, as in either you're making sales from the add sell module or you're making sales from the POS module, that's the POS module. So without wasting much time, we go ahead and let's have a hands-on this and check this out. Okay, for those that are already similar to this demo, you can see the highlight of features in this application by clicking here. You have to see them from here. So let me quickly log in as a owner's account or super account. So when you log in at a super admin account, you come to user management. That is how to assign this multiple warehouse. So next thing you do, you just navigate to user management. If it's already existing user, you come to list user and click on edit user. So note that this feature is applicable to non-owners and non-admins accounts. So, but what I mean by the non-owner is when you come to the group here, as long as it's not an owners group and it's not an admin group, so any other group here, you can assign multiple warehouse to that group. So let's take a stock officer, for instance, that manages different warehouses or different locations. So here we can assign apart from the primary warehouse location. Okay, let me rename this primary warehouse location, then we'll continue. Okay, I'm going to refresh this page. So you have to first of all assign the primary warehouse location to this user, then you now have other warehouses or location to assign to this user. So for instance, this user, this stock officer has been assigned to a primary warehouse or location of store one, and we have three warehouse locations on the system or store location. That's store one, shopping mall, and the pharmacy. So we're only assigning store one and shopping mall to this user. So you can assign as many as you want. We can assign the whole three, but in order to demonstrate this demo, I just stick to two. That's in two locations. That is store one and shopping mall. So I also use this opportunity to talk about the brand. If you want this user, assuming he's a sales assistant or a salesperson, to sell only product from a particular brand, is here you also map the product, map or assign the product brand to the user. So any product brand that you have assigned to this user is the brand that the user can be able to sell from the system, either from the add cell module or from the POS module, that's the POS module. So if you don't assign any brand to this user, the user will have access to all the products or the brands in the system to make sales from. So once you have selected what the warehouses you want to assign to the user, or the brand you have to assign to the user, you just simply click on updates. So if it's a new user, also you also have the when you're creating a new user, you select the group as any other group aside owner or admin, you have the option to select multiple warehouse to assign to this user. So that's just it. So once the user, you have assigned the user to those warehouses, the user can only see records from those different uh, warehouses. So let's quickly check out the store officer account that we just mapped to two different warehouses. So I will log into the stock officer's account now that we can use it. Okay, so this is the stock officer's account. You see that the stock officer account can only see records from the locations that have been mapped to this user. So the primary location of this stock officer is store one, and we also mapped the shopping mall to it. So starting from the product list, you see the user can only see records from store one, and when it comes here to switch over to shopping mall, can only see records from the shopping mall. So from here, the user will see pharmacy because pharmacy is not part of the record that has been, the warehouse or the location that has been assigned to this user, stock officer user. So the same thing is applicable in all other places, especially where you have to select warehouse. Even if you select warehouse, or it still land you to the default or the primary location that the user has been assigned to. So you have to switch between the locations to see the records from the different locations. So in every other report, the same thing is applicable even when the user is viewing the product details. When the user is viewing the product details. So for instance, let's switch over to the shopping mall and we are viewing the product details of this product. So you see that the user can only see sales from the locations assigned and purchases from the locations assigned. For instance, seeing purchases from store one and shopping mall, but it can't see purchases from the pharmacy. So even if you have to drop down, okay, this is also a new feature that I added. So from here, you can select to see, okay, I want to see only record from the store or record from the shopping mall. So that is it for this. The transfer, everything, the user can only see records from their own location that have been assigned or mapped to them. So the same thing goes for list cells. The same thing goes for every other, including reports. So when you come to report as well, uh, uh, the user can only see report from the locations that have been mapped to them. So the same thing is applicable in all the reports. So that will be it. If you have any questions or things you need me to clarify on, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm currently running a special discount on this customization and the system as it is as well. So if you are interested, please hit me up. Let's have a chat. Thank you very much. Bye.